Oh, yeah, we're doing it. Yes, episode 22. Today I have Jamal Lewis. He is a podcaster out of New York. I believe he lives in Staten Island. I'm excited to have him on. We have a really good story here of who he is, how he came to be, and everything that's going on. So I'm very excited. I hope that you guys are. Let's start it off, and it goes something like this. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that wherever you are is doing good for you, my friends. It's me, it's Paul Carpenter. This is episode 22. We're doing 365 long-form podcasts in 1 year. And in a moment, I will have Jamal. He'll be coming up. I'm so excited if you guys are here with me on this journey of doing 365 long podcasts in 1 year, challenge that I gave myself because a couple of years ago I did 365 daily lives. So I figured, why not go all the way, take it a step, put myself even farther into this thing. Bring on Jamal. I'm super excited. Thank you all for joining. Jaden, thank you for watching, and everybody else who's here, and those who watch it in the later days. Thank you all for being here. Let's fix the hair. Let's look good. Waiting to add Jamal. And we'll have the show start up here in a second, folks. I'm waiting. Don't know why. We've been the last couple days. we've had little hiccups, as you could call them, and I've been trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe I'm gonna. It says you're there. It says it's adding you. Yes, Jamal's in. I believe this is him. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Good, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, no problem, man.
Yeah, man. So I don't know if you've seen the show or any this podcast in any way, shape, or form. It's very free form. It's basically just you and me having a cool conversation. Okay. Jamal, you are my guest today, and
Jamel, just like
plug for. Please forgive me, Jamel. Jamel, please forgive me.
It's all right.
So give me here. I'm going to actually add in here on the comments what is today's episode for those who want to know about what's going on. And Jamal Lewis is my guest today. He's a podcaster, but there's so much more. He said he was going to tell me a bunch about his life and everything else. So Jamel, if you would not mind, please tell us who you are, where you're about, and let us know about you.
Oh, I'm Jamel. I was Oh, wait. You still talking? All right, Jamel. Yeah, I'm from Jamel. I was born in the Bronx and raised out in Staten Island, New York. Lived a regular everyday childhood. Wait, is this? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, regular childhood. Growing up, and not regular. Did like everything, going to school and all that. It was like every other childhood, pretty much. Regular, nothing exciting. Staten Island. Growing up through the eras of Wu-Tang and all that stuff. So it was it was cool. I had a regular childhood. Then I started going to multiple schools because I was kind of a knucklehead kind of guy. Doing a lot, what kids do, like mischief and shit. A lot of things. I can curse, right? I'm allowed to curse, right?
You can do whatever you want, man. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
No, exactly, because I don't know. I'm kind of a yeah, but other than that, yeah, I was just regular, lived a regular life, man. Growing up, being a knucklehead, getting kicked out of school after school. Is it me? I just think it's like a different time zone because you're moving, and I was like,
I was gonna say the same thing to you. Yeah, your screen is like super lagged out. Are you on cell phone or on Wi-Fi?
I'm on cell phone Wi-Fi. Should I take my Wi-Fi off?
Yeah, no. Kick your cell phone off is probably the best thing to do, and go straight to Wi-Fi.
I'm using the cell phone as we speak. That's all I've got.
No, what I meant is like your signal. If you're on cell phone signal, go to Wi-Fi signal.
Oh no, I'm on the Wi-Fi right now. I'm using my Wi-Fi.
Well, I
Spectrum.
don't know.
It could be the rain too, because when the rain be fucking shit up. The rain is like, sometimes Spectrum. 'Cause I got Spectrum.
Right.
They owe me a phone too, but I need to get my shit too. So
well, I can hear you. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. But I thought you was talking, so your screen was moving. So I was like, is he still talking? I didn't want to talk over. So see, like you're doing now.
Yeah, well, look, it's working, so don't matter. So as long as we can hear each other, let's keep moving.
All right, cool. And me, I started my YouTube channel, and I'm also doing I do video streaming. I do video game streaming on Twitch. I've been playing, I was like, so since I like video games sometimes, now on the side, I grew up doing that. So I was like, let me just make a Twitch. I mean, I just found out about Twitch like 2 years ago, so I've been on Twitch. I also do another I got 2 YouTube channels, and I'm also talking, and I'm also I also do a TikTok. I also on Twitter. I do a lot of stuff,
Right. So, is all the content the same, or is all the content super different?
Oh no! See, I got different type of content. Like I'll do my yard work. I'll just talk shit, speak about the agendas of the government sometimes because I didn't want them coming after me. But listen, yeah, I talk about music. We talk about all different. And then I got other stuff I'm doing. I'm gonna start going on nature walks, streaming adventures. Maybe I'll start traveling, going to countries. I'm not gonna be just doing a podcast. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of stuff. I do interviews as well. I have 3 interviews I did so far. I did it with a sketch artist. I did one with a pilot, and I did one with a up and coming hot rapper. Shouts out to them.
Okay, so we're getting some messages here from people, and it says that everything looks great from our perspective as a viewer. You might be lagging, but for me, I can see you, but normally nothing is lagging here. Tell everyone about comedy and movie reviews is what Jay Reckless says. Go on nature walks. TJ Aguilera started laughing. Listen, so I'm super blown away, right? So now do you have a regular day job as well, or are you just making all your money from social media?
I ain't make no money from social media. I make my money like working. I work a job. I'm building my channels up right now. So I got a full-time job actually.
So awesome. So this is a thing that I've been talking about with a lot of people, and one of those guys was one of the episodes we did was Jamie, and he's a magician out of Houston. He has a regular job, works like a government style job.
Oh, nice.
I think he works for the school system is what he does. And but he's actually a magician, and he has 4 or 5 gigs a week, and he works more than some pros that I know. So he does a ton of work, but it's always after hours, and so, or what my friend likes to call afterburner hours. So after you've done your regular work, you've paid your bills, you've done your thing, you're still saying, yo, I'm still gonna push, and I'm still gonna do more, and I still want more out of this.
Yeah.
And that's a powerful thing for those who are watching. There's people who are like, how does he make the time to make that happen? So that would be my first question to you. How do you make the time after you're working a full-time job?
And I work a lot in my job. I work at a hotel. So I work at a hotel restaurant in Times Square. So it's a lot of shit going on over there. Times Square is like the biggest, most busiest place in New York City. Probably the busiest in the world, honestly. Times Square. In Manhattan, I work in a hotel, pretty much.
Can you make content of you working at work in Times Square?
That's whole security. We can't record.
Oh, you work security.
I'm a security. I work hotel security. Security. So
this is just between you and me. What I would do is I would personally go in my security outfit and go find people after work in my security outfit, specifically the kids who are in Times Square who are dancers that already have pretty big followings, and then do skits with them in your security outfit so that you can use that as a way to maybe you could stop them hey, young security, you can't be doing this. Or maybe you're working as a guard for them, while they're dancing. A lot of different things that you could do to play up character, and use that as a thing for you. It's just an idea that popped in my head immediately. That is what I would think.
Yeah, but actually, like, if I just record my job, you'll actually be entertained because a lot of shit goes on in a hotel restaurant in Times Square. Like,
right,
literally, I see the guy walking around with a butcher knife. Like, you never know in Times Square. It's people, it's crazy out there. It's a fucking zoo out there. Let's be real.
So what I'm saying, it would be great to do skits as like not real life stuff, but skits of the things that you've seen.
I can do skits with even homeless guys. Like they're real cool. Like, and I'll make it, and I also got some shit I do now. I be doing like parodies of giving people laps, making people run laps because America is 75% lazy.
No, like everything that you're talking about is really, really quite beautiful in my mind, in my heart. It tells people to, get up and go more than the normal. No, because it's like something like what I'm trying to do right now is not normal. It's not easy to try and do 365 podcasts that are long form.
Yeah, I got podcasts. I got, not to cut you off, sorry, but I got 73 episodes.
Right.
An hour-long podcast.
Right, yeah. I've got 21. This is 22, and they're all anywhere from an hour to 3 hour and a half long.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on a daily. So I'll be up. I'll catch you in a month and a half.
Okay. No, I'll probably be like on 200 probably. No, I'm not gonna be dropping like a lot. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff on my channel though. I'm not gonna just because I'm an entertaining kind of guy. I'm a funny guy. You're not gonna be bored when you watch me.
No, I do magic and hypnosis as well. So I do street magic. I do street hypnosis as well. So I make short form content as well.
That's cool, man. Well, we definitely gonna collab because I like your energy. And you fucking chill as fuck.
Yeah, and I got a lot of people for you to meet in New York, like Matthew Silver.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you know he is the guy's. He's the guy with the chicken, and he wears the woman's one-piece suit, and he tells people "love your fart."
Okay. I might have to make him run laps. I don't know. I'm just kidding around.
He might do it. But like, I could totally hook you up with a ton of those people for you to like go and make podcasts with them and film them and everything.
Oh yeah, thank you. More content. Cause let me tell you something. I'm gonna do vlogs too. A day in the life of Global Mel, Jamel Lewis. I'm gonna do my life too. I'm gonna have vlogs, and we're gonna do a day with me just, being me. I'm very entertaining guy. I'm very outspoken. I'm very nutty. You don't know. I'm very unpredictable. Like far as my personality, I might like you see me on the podcast. You might see me black out, start spazzing on celebrities because I see something I don't like they doing. Right. So because some of them guys are misleading some of the youth, and I gotta address it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm tagging a bunch of people right now. So these people that I'm tagging in particular are all like New York underground badasses.
Okay. I'm up and coming myself. And yeah, I work seven hours a day, possibly. Yeah, 7 to 8 hours. If nobody shows up, then I'll be working another shift. Well, you know how that goes, for security, relief, and all that. But I always deal with crazy shit all day. I just escorted a dude out yesterday, out the hotel. He was bugging.
Craziness.
Yeah, he smelled like straight ass. And then I had to argue with a homeless guy.
You don't want to mention the place that you work, right? You don't want to do that. Granted, this is going to be on the internet. It'll be on there forever. So if you don't want to say it, you don't have to. But
no, I mean, I don't care. I can say I work at Margaritaville. It's a hotel that Jimmy Buffett who had.
Goodness. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
So you work at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville?
Yes. I'm security there.
Oh my God! And bless his name, he just passed recently. Amazing, by the way. I have a crazy story if you want to hear it about me.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I was 20, 23, 20, something like that, years old. I was in a band, and in Miami, and I won the Battle of the Bands with my band at Hard Rock. So because of that, we got to tour all of the Hard Rocks in South Florida. And one of those was Key West, and we were there for Fantasy Fest. And now all of my band members are non-pot smokers. I've always been a pot smoker. And
so I'm a pot smoker, but I don't got no pot right now. But okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, so the story goes that I go to smoke a joint, and near the Hilton, if you go straight down, there's a dock, and I didn't know anything, and I just walked down the dock, and I found a spot was quiet, and I light up a joint, and I'm sitting there smoking by myself, feet off the dock, in between some boats. Nice. Not trying to bother nobody, and this golden retriever comes over to me and sits down and just starts to hang out with me, and I petting the dog very nicely, hanging out with the dog, and I hear, "Hey, Cheeseburger," and the dog jumps up, and and the guy comes over, and I don't know who he is. I don't know the dog. I don't know anything about anything, right? Now, do I know a bit of his music? Sure. But am I a fan? Do I know what he looks like? No, I have no idea what Jimmy Buffett looks like, right? So I'm just sitting there, and I'm smoking a joint, and I look up, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, man, I'm sorry," and I put the joint away. He's like, "Oh, you don't have to do that, man. It's cool. I smoke too." And I was like, "Oh, hey, here, join me," And he's like, "Oh, okay," he starts smoking a joint. He goes, "So what are you doing here?" And I go, "Oh, I'm playing a show at the Hard Rock. I'm in a band. I'm the lead singer of a band." And he goes, "Oh, that's cool, man." He goes, "I'm the lead singer of the band too."
Oh, crazy. It's crazy. Wow. Oh, that's how you met Jimmy Buffett?
So wait, hold on. So I'm like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Jim." And I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Paul." And he goes, and I go, "Oh, so he goes, "You're playing at the Hard Rock, yeah?" And I go, do you do shows?" He goes, "Yeah, man, I play all over the place." I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." He goes, and I go, "Do I know have I heard your music before?" And he goes, "Oh, you might have, He goes, "I wrote one about my dog. It's called Cheeseburger in Paradise."
Oh, shit.
And I was like, "I don't know if I know that song," I said,
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. And he even sings the lyrics, "Cheeseburger in Paradise," right? I mean, I hear it, and I was like, "Man, that sounds really familiar." He goes, "Look, man, it doesn't really matter. My name's Jimmy. Pleasure to meet you." He says his name fully to maybe kick it off that I would notice. I don't notice the entire time. I smoked a joint with the guy, and I go, "Man, you're a really nice guy. It was a pleasure meeting you." And somewhere at the end, I recognize, or I go, "Oh, wait, are you Jimmy Buffett?" Or something. He goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Oh, man, so fucking nice to meet you."
Oh,
and he goes, "Man, I'm so happy you didn't know who I was." And I was like, "Yeah, me too." And then I just walked away, and I went to the show, and that was that, But that's my my Jimmy Buffett story, man. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, only time I see Jimmy Buffett, I think when he walked past me, I was in the front of the building. That's the only time I really met him. So I never really got to meet them. I met all the other. I met like the high end bosses and stuff. I mean, some's cool and some's not. Some's douchebags, But I don't give a fuck.
It's like anything else in corporate America. It's like anything else, in corporate America. People they always want to have that front. I'm better than you. I make more money than you. That attitude.
That's just bullshit. Money is bullshit. But anyway, it's not bullshit. You need it to pay bills, but it's still bullshit to me. I don't fucking give a fuck. I don't care who you are. I treat everybody equally. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't care if you come in a Benz, Rolls Royce. I treat everybody with respect. I don't give a fuck what color you is. As long as you cool, I'll fuck with you.
So
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Let's get back to like the story of you. How did you get to a point where like it was like, what was the inspiration, if you will, to start going and like making videos and being a character, if you will, a talking head in the world?
See, me, I always wanted to do this. I grew up watching, radio personalities like Star, Howard Stearns. Those are the type of guys that I grew up watching. So, Star, and that inspired me. Like, I always wanted to do it. But people say, because I have a condition, I have ADHD, so I have a problem with paying attention. So that people would try to put me down, saying I can't do something. this is why I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to be a radio personality, be something with talking. And I'm a funny guy, so I was always gonna try stand-up comedy, but I always was gonna do it. But so I ended up doing the podcast, my own podcast on YouTube, up and coming shit. You know what I'm saying? So I put a little comedy twist with it. I do movie reviews as well. I'm gonna do food reviews as well too. I'm gonna go to restaurants and I'm gonna try out their food. And I'm not gonna lie, if your food sucks, I'm gonna tell you this shit is shitty. Like there's a lot of places I can tell you that suck. That's another video. We can do another one, another edition when when you're ready. Episode like 30. We'll come back to that. I'll come bombing. I just like to keep it honest. Cause I had this place called Soul Food, and the shit wasn't soul food. It's like a crackhead could have made better food than that. What the fuck was that? Soul food, my ass.
Man,
you could take a fucking life with that bullshit.
I went to a place in Miami, right? Yeah. And it was like soul food barbecue.
Oh, right.
And I drove by this place thousands of times. I was like, whatever. It's in the wrong part of town. It might not be that good, bro. I went there this one time. Daylight. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There was a girl smoking crack in the corner.
Oh shit.
Okay. When I walked up to go order my food, I looked to the right, and all the way in the corner of like where this thing, girl's like straight crack piping it out, and I'm like, damn, this is gonna be either really good soul food or some shit. And
oh shit, I'm done.
Yeah, straight up. So then I look to my left, and there's another guy sitting on this like bench table, and he's sitting on the top of the bench table counting his money, and there's a bag in his hand of rocks. And so I go to the counter, and I smell the wood burning. It's supposed to be like a real thing, right? And so I get there, I order my food, and I'm like, I think I shouldn't say this, but I think I got a pulled pork sandwich, right?
Oh, pulled pork.
And
good. I just turned vegetarian, so I don't eat none of that shit no more.
I understand. But I went for it.
Back in the days I did, but
Bro, this was by far like the trashiest. I think what they were doing was they were burning wood in the back to make it smell like they had real wood burning barbecue, and then they would buy like barbecue made stuff, and then they would put it in a microwave, and then
so they was faking it till they make it. Man,
I'm talking faking it so hard that this stuff. And it was just trash, dude. And
let me know, because I go to Miami anytime. I will not go to that shit. I will give them some. You know what we should do? We should get together and say all the shitty ass restaurants. We should get them fucking laps. They're like, yo, this restaurant so and so, take a fucking lap. Your shit was trash. Your food is ass. I didn't like it. You can't cook. I know a crackhead cooks better than you. I'm just saying.
Sorry, my someone called me and it wrecked my sound.
I thought you were doing like some magic shit, because you was like it was like scrambling and shit.
Yeah. Someone called me, and so what happened was while it called me, it disconnected, and I had to come. Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, I got mine to do that disturb, so that's why.
So so you said that the inspiration was the people from the past, from stuff that you watched when you were younger, but
yes.
What was the impetus that like made you start? Like, granted you had all these other things that you loved, but what was the thing that really was that got you, and you were like, oh, I got to go do that?
Yeah, it's from watching, like, say I watch a lot of YouTubers. I watch that, and I like to talk. I'm like a guy that like to express myself. So I decided, I started with shorts in 2009. I made a fake rap video. It did 400 views. It wasn't big, trashy rap. It was shit. I was talking shit to the girl I was chilling with, and it was some bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? And then I started making videos. I started doing my yard, making videos, little shorts. You can check it on. You go down to my shorts. You can see I was cutting grass. I had a big ass grass, still fucking big ass jungle. So I started making videos about that. Then I started talking about celebrities, dissing rappers, dissing actresses that's into that Titanic shit, but I don't want to. That's another time we're gonna speak on that.
Oh no, by all means, we can jump in. You want to go into the, satanic? I've been doing some really crazy videos lately, so I don't mind.
Yeah, I'll do that too sometimes.
So when if you want to get into it, when you say because I recently, and this is my fuck with you, but recently I've turned into a transhumanist. So I believe that on some level we're in a video game, that this is not layer one, that this is an iteration of iterations. And if that's the case, technology, which we use, we have electricity, we have all the stuff that we're using, and we see the rise of technology. It's not stopping. At one point or another, technology will start to eugenicize the DNA, right? So eugenics, which turns into transhumanism. So then all of a sudden, we're no longer humans. We're now a mix of cyborg, human, weird thing. And then all of a sudden we create a superhuman weird computer that's able to create a world that looks so real and feels so real, and we start over again.
That sounds kind of ill. That sounds like a crazy movie I will watch. I'm just saying.
What if that's what we're involved in?
But look,
I don't know.
Bullshit. Look. They made us take a vaccine. That was bullshit. I took the vaccine because I had bills to pay, right? I got a job. I don't get paid to make fucking YouTube videos. So I got to work, right? So I took that bullshit vaccine. And when I took the bullshit vaccine, the jab, I was arguing with the nurse. I said, this shit is bullshit. You know it, lady. Cut the shit. She want to argue me down. Little blonde dummy. She's like, I was like, yo, lady, fuck you talking about? The vaccine is not even approved yet by FDA, but you make it take it. I'm going to lose my job if I don't take the vaccine. I should have said, fuck them. I just said, fuck them, go eat a dick, and then I should have just not even took the fucking vaccine.
There's a lot of people did fake vaccine, cards. I would have gone that route if I were you. Yeah, because they couldn't. There was no database to test who had what. So
let me tell you something. I took the jab, but I didn't feel like I felt it weird. Like I had superpowers. I was hyper as hell. I did like 5 rounds in one day. Everybody's like, why you keep running up and down the stairs? Like, what the fuck's up with you? I said, I got hyper because I was off the edibles. Yeah, I'll be getting fucked up. But look, I'll be on stream getting fucking fried. So I got fucked up. I was on Twitch one time. I was so fried I fell asleep live on stream. I passed the fuck out. I was drinking mad wine and big ass gallons.
Funny, bro. I like you, man. I like you, bro. So listen, what are some of the things that you're let's stay on this tip about the whole transhumanism thing, because this brings to me the same thing that you're talking about, like this whole like Satanistic people who are into the Illuminati, Bilderberg Group, IMF, International Monetary Fund, World Health Organization, all these people who are non-governmental. They're NGOs. They're not elected people. They're just people with a lot of money. Same thing with like the Black Rocks and the Vanguards and all these other companies that are these
like Black Lives Matter. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You took 60, 90 million and ran off, you bitch ass motherfuckers.
Bro,
take a fucking lap.
So crazy how much of the Black Lives Matter movement is based in like straight, like weirdly socialistic, communistic ideas to break down the American ideal. It's insane. There's this huge documentary about it.
They say like Black Lives Matter, but it's you know what really matters? All laps matter. If you go outside, lace your shoes up, get off your ass, and take a run. Run a fucking lap. Stop being scared. Stop being lazy.
I think that, you know what? I love that. I love that approach, man. It's more than someone else just said this to me. It's like more than just do it.
I mean to cut you off, but look, I made the shirt.
2024. You gotta stay what? You gotta take a lap. That's
I made it
great, dude. So, question: do you do that's your bit, bro? If you're not doing that as a bit, right? And if you probably are already, but you as a security guard, or you as a coach, you as a clown, you as a this, you as a that, but you go everywhere, and wherever you are, you have these cones that's maybe like 5 cones that would take somebody nothing more than 2 seconds to run around, right? To just go around in a lap, literally. And you set this up on TikTok as all these different characters, and you just go, "Hey man, take a lap," and then like the same thing is like.
Yeah, this guy got the crazy ideas. I gotta fuck with you though,
bro. Because it's the same thing as like when Tony Hawk looks at somebody with a skateboard and says, "Do a kickflip." It's the same fucking thing, but you're like, "Yo, take a lap." You know, and then you tell everybody, "Take a lap," and then they're like, "Oh fuck, shit," you know, and they do a lap real quick, and then you give them a high five, and then they run away. And then there's gonna be, once people recognize you, they're gonna want to come up and take a lap.
Yeah, and I'm also doing this too. I'm also studying to be a fire safety director, but that's not going good. But listen, I got a whole book right here. I'm doing study streams too. You say your life.
So what is that? And so you said 2 different things. What is study streams, and what's the fire protection thing?
I'm in everybody. This is the booklet for the fire safety program. I got to pass the test at my job. They give, so I can be a fire safety director. So, okay. So I'm studying. So in
other words, it's a move up. You're getting like a raise of some sort if you have.
I'll be like a supervisor. You know, I'll get my own security guards, and all I gotta do is work at the panel, make sure the fire alarm's good. I got people's lives in my hands, so I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. So a fire or non-fire emergency, I gotta be able to evacuate everybody, but I gotta have the deputies around me, the ones I trained, to work for me, so they can, so we know what's going on in the building. Say there's a fire, what floor, and which way we're gonna evacuate. That's about it.
Cool, very cool.
Yeah. But so
Larissa Lee says she loves your honesty. I'm
not a sugarcoat. I'm straight up motherfucker. I'm New Yorker motherfucker. Straight Staten Island.
Most people don't know that. You know that they hear it, but they never actually see it. You know, they hear, "Oh, I know what a New Yorker's like." No, you don't.
You don't. You meet me, you see. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'll tell you how it is. I don't fake it. I tell you my whole life story. You could tell. I'm an open fucking book. I got a book coming out too. Diary of a Bald-Headed Black Angry Guy. But listen, I'm writing that too, and I'm in the life of a bouncer. I was a bouncer for 5 years. You know.
I swear to God, if you don't make the cover look like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Bro,
if you don't make your cover look the same, but with Diary of a Bald-Headed Black Angry Man, the same thing, but instead with your photo. My goodness, you know.
But let me tell you something. I've been doing laughs for 3 months on Facebook. I've been fucking talking about it I could have made 3 books already if I actually wrote a book about giving people laughs. Me and my boy, shouts out we've been making fucking jokes about that shit all through the whole month.
Yeah, but my point is, it's great. It's a great joke, but at the same time, if you did what I said, like made it into a thing where people have to take a lap, or even you do something really crazy where I'll give you $100 if you take a lap around the entire block of New York.
I got my whole job saying it. I got my supervisor saying, "Yo, take a lap." Yo, my supervisor can't say, "Yo, take a lap." I swear to God.
It's the same thing as it's the same thing as give me 10.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like that. Like pretty much.
Like, same thing. Like, give me 10. Take a lap.
Push-ups. Because a lot of people is punks. Do some fucking push-ups, you lazy punks.
Right. No. So that's what I'm saying. That's such a good and Jay Reckless, Jay, you're right, man. It's true. That could be your slogan. That could be your thing where you make people take laps. And you could go up to somebody, like I was saying a second ago, and you're in the, let's say, Times Square area. You could say to somebody, "Hey, I'll give you $100 if you take a lap around Times Square."
Oh yeah, like Central Park, right? I was gonna do something at Central Park. I was gonna have a lap massacre. I was gonna make people run laps in Central Park from October to September. You know what I mean? But shout out to Jay Records. He always pulls up. We always do a show together. He came on my
Jay's amazing.
He came on my podcast. He sent me a couple good interviews. You know,
and if it wasn't for Jay, you wouldn't be here today. So Jay Reckless, mad shout out to Jay Reckless and everything he's doing. And I was gonna say he's also the inspiration for me to want to go to different restaurants and promote the restaurants. And all, like he inspired the living hell out of me. He had an awesome episode with me. So yeah, man, he's a badass. He says that you're his cousin. You guys grew up in the same home. Said that earlier a little bit.
Yes, we grew up together.
That's so cool, man.
Jay Reckless was with me when we was partying, so he knows me more than anybody. So he knows I'm one of the funniest, craziest motherfuckers.
I'd say,
Jay Reckless,
man,
Jay
you
Reckless
can't say that you're
get
not.
fucking shit faced. He see me in Jersey get shit faced. I think he knocked me out too one day. I was screaming and carrying on. He clocked my ass. I said, "Yeah, you hit me." I know somebody hit me, bro. Yeah, I was drinking like 10 shots of Georgie in Jersey. Right. Yeah, no, I was cursing people out. I was like, "You fuckers!" I was just being obnoxious. I said, "You don't love me." I was wilding, drunk Georgie. First time drinking Georgie. That was a bad idea. But anyway, that's why I stopped drinking. I'm laying on the wine. I'll be on the wine. Teleport.
On the wine. Yeah. Listen, it's 6 o'clock somewhere. No,
I'm not drinking. I ran out of bottles. I mean, I'm not drunk today. I'm chilling. Yeah,
So what are some other projects that you want to do that you may have not done yet, but you're looking at, like, thinking about, or like starting to write down?
I want to travel. I want to do vlogs. Like, I want to do a day in the life. Me walking around giving labs. Going to other countries, going to other states. I want to go to other countries. I ain't trying to get kidnapped. So I'm gonna keep it in the States. No, you ain't caught. You be in somebody's trunk and shit. Let me out. But I'm a big dude. You can't kidnap me. I got karate background. Yeah.
Do it, motherfucker.
Yeah, I got a karate background, so you ain't kidnapping me. So you gonna be like 8 guys.
So then, if that's the case, then screw it. Like, just keep going. Like, I have a feeling that if you were to start doing Times Square videos of you as a security guard telling people to do a lap, and then that'll go viral, dude. That'll go viral,
Let
bro.
me tell you something. I did it when I had a side job, right, in Harlem, at the Rucker Park. There was Rucker Park basketball. I met rappers, I met all celebrities and all that. And I told a little badass kid, I said, "Yo, y'all run some laps?" They all look like, "What the fuck?" Because they probably not used to somebody, like being stern like a parent. Because these kids is bad as fuck. They like telling people to suck their dick, all types of crazy shit. Like, and I thought the little fucker was talking to me. I said, "Who you talking to, motherfucker?" He said, "You talking about friends." So wait till your friends. Like, don't ever invite no man to your dick. That's that little motherfucker. All right, don't ever do that. He's like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying? You don't invite men to your dick unless you into them. You know what I mean? Another boy, man, whatever the fuck. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I want to do more shit. I'm doing a lot of shit. I'm just getting started on this fucking streaming shit. I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm not just gonna be doing video games as well. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, talking shit too, on Twitch. But Twitch, I'm probably not gonna get monetized because Twitch is like kind of censored. And I also have Rumble. I'll be doing Rumble. Rumble's an upcoming YouTube.
So I've been talking to a guy. His name's Joshua T. Berglund. Okay. And you may want to look him up. I'll tag him in here. Let me see if I can. Joshua. Oh, boop, boop, boop. And now Joshua does this thing called. He's the mayor of the world, and what he does. There he is. Bam! I just tagged him. There he is. For those who want to know, I think some other people asked about him yesterday. Okay. There he is down there. Now Joshua is a guy who's teaching how to be your own kind of source of information. So what he does is he has his own website and he logs all of the videos that he does. So he does like and he uses like Google.
Okay.
So he uses Google Meetup, and then you push record, and then you film the whole interaction between the two people, and you take that and you make that into a YouTube video instead of going live, right? Okay. And it looks better, and it has a better quality, and blah, blah, blah.
So you like saying do like a pre-recording?
He's pre-recording, yeah. And so he has, and because of that, there is the aspect of being able to have a logo and have like, exit cards and say, hey, follow me here. Here's my Patreon, or here's my website, or support me at whatever. So there is that aspect of things that makes it more professional, which is cool. I have no issue with that. And I've said it. I don't mind building up as I go. Look, if you watch the first episodes, I was outside in the backyard, and now, things bothered me and this and the other. And I was like, let's go inside. And then I had this awesome background anyway. So moving up, I have no issue with it. But I also wanted to stay here where we're just chilling and talking, and we can say whatever we want, and we don't have to worry about the outside world even though the outside world is going to see this. I want it to feel like we're just having a video conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all it is.
We're naturally conversing. We're interactive. Like we're keeping it. We're just like our energies is through the roof. So it's just naturally contrasted on the screen. It's like straight viralness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can be fucking monsters out here in this world.
I don't want to be that
much. I don't want that much stuff. I just want a nice little check. You know, that's it. I don't want no millions. I'm good.
So that brings me up to this next part. You know, since we were talking about the Illuminati and all this other stuff and IMF, and what do you think about everybody just getting a check? And not like a shitty check, like $1,500 a month, but like a really nice, like $5,000 a month check. Everybody gets $5,000 a month. Your kids get $5,000. Everybody gets $5,000 a month.
Shit, everybody get $5,000 a month. Shit, nobody would need to work.
No, that's what I'm saying. There is no jobs in the future. Like in the next 5 years,
they're gonna do that. They're gonna abolish jobs anyway. They pretty much where how's it looking. They talk about all I'm getting is email saying government shutting down and all this bullshit. So you know, I've been getting that. Yesterday, I got an email saying government shutting down. I'm like, what do you mean government shutting down? So I don't know what that's.
Yeah, but like back to it. So let's pretend that Elon Musk is right, and he makes these robots, and there's 3 robots for every 1 human on the planet. They can make anything you want. Everything that is mining, anything that's hard labor, going underwater, anything that might kill us, boom, it's all gone. And now all these robots are doing this work. So what do? Hang out in the metaverse? Play with ourselves?
Well, we gonna be a metaverse? I don't know. I might will kick a fucking robot. That robot probably got like a laser ray gun and he gonna fucking taser my ass or some shit. I didn't see the robots that was supposed to be in the New York City subway. I do take the train.
Hey, what about that? What about sex bots?
I heard about it, but I never.
Porn locations where you go and you have sex with a robot.
That's real? Oh shit.
Well, there's places like that in Japan already.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
wow.
And there's also a guy in California, I believe, and he makes sex robots that have AI connected to them, so you can make them happy or sad, or you can make them like snappy with you. You know, like I don't like it, you know, whatever, and they have a certain voice. So yeah, man, you know, and then Jay came back and he says, you know. I don't agree with getting paid money every month. He says it's about the government is going to shut down because they can't agree on money, which is true. And he says, I saw a video yesterday with a boxer and he was sparring with AI. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be me in my next stream. You're gonna see me sparring with a robot.
You know what? You know, think about that. It's like if you were about to fight somebody. Let's say I was going to fight, I don't know, Muhammad Ali, which would never happen, but let's just pretend.
Yeah.
I could then get a robot, right? And then I could fill that robot with all the information of a Muhammad Ali and all the way that he fought, his style and everything. And then I could put that into the robot and then I could fight Muhammad Ali, practice on the fighting technique of Muhammad Ali so that when I fought him for real in real life, I'd know all of his techniques and everything and his moves, and I'd be able to counter punch. And
that's nice. Well, let me tell you my fighting technique. See, I got a little bit of I'm like a little bit of Chuck Norris, a little bit of Steven Seagal fighting technique. That's my fighting technique. Cause you know I grew up doing kickboxing and I did kung fu. My mother made sure I was a warrior. She adopted me. She treated me the good life. I was a spoiled kid, so she took me to karate school. My sensei died though because he was a big motherfucker. God rest his soul. He passed, but he was a fast motherfucker. I fought him. I fought his daughters too. We sparred together. You know, I left as a green belt because you know he passed. So I actually want to pick it back up again. But I got a busy schedule because look, I'm dropping episodes, right? I'm dropping episodes. Still going to work. Still got to study for this test, which I might have to take Friday, and I might do a study stream today. I might drop an episode 74 today. Episode 73 actually. You know. I like to talk. This is what. It's not even like I look at. It's not. I just wanted to get a platform to talk my shit, speak my mind, and bring people on. I like to see how I met you. I like to bring different people together and we talk and have conversation and link up and you know talk about some shit and have fun. Enjoy the content. You know, making great content. So,
Right,
you know what I mean?
exactly. I truly believe that in the future, because of what we're talking about, robots taking over on some level all the work, ChatGPT being able to write a book for you, and I mean, I wrote a book called The 52 Laws of Magic.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
and I have some very very cool people who are involved in it right now, and I'm reaching out to some other very very cool people who I'm hoping will want to publish it. But
Oh, nice.
I wrote the whole book in 2 weeks with ChatGPT.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
without my knowledge and expertise of magic over the last 30 years, the book could have never been written the way that I wrote it.
So what kind of magic do you do? Like,
I do mostly mentalism and hypnosis. I bend forks, read minds.
oh, you been forks?
You know, yeah, I touch objects and make them move, you know, like weird stuff like that. It's all fake, bro.
Oh, you like Professor Xavier and shit? You got like telekinesis?
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff, you know.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, see, and I've been doing it for a long time.
Do you do magic shows and stuff? Or you just, you know?
What's that?
Do you have a YouTube? Do you do it on YouTube, like magic?
Yeah,
shows?
there's videos of me doing magic. I have
Oh,
one video on TikTok
that
that got like 1.7 million views.
Oh, nice.
It's like the best video I think I've ever done. Then I have other stuff that's like, you know, 30,000, 10,000,
nice.
5,000.
Nice.
Yeah,
see,
most of my videos.
I'm still upcoming. Nobody fucks with me yet, so I'm building my shit up.
Listen, on YouTube, my videos are like 1 view, 2 views. On Facebook, my videos are 100, 300, 400, depending on the person, and they're also depending on their following, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
my following is I'm up and coming, so I'm not expecting to get a lot. I'm just starting out, you know.
Well, no, that's the reason I'm doing this. That's the reason I'm doing this, to get people like you, to get people like Jay, more of a platform. And not that I have a huge platform, because I don't. But you know, I have a bit of a following, and so, you know, I do what I can for me, for everyone else.
My biggest following is on TikTok. Honestly, I do reaction videos on TikTok, and that's the biggest following I got as far as social media. Bigger than YouTube, I think. I think YouTube.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
It's at 508.
Okay.
Just started out on TikTok, but
how long ago did you start?
Maybe like a year ago, like a couple months, possibly.
But a year and a couple months. Okay. So, but you're not being consistent, or you're being super consistent?
I'm super consistent. I do reaction videos as far as freestyles, you know, hip hop, music, you know, phone reviews. I do reactions. No, I don't talk. I just require reactions. And I'm gonna start. When I get more followers, I will do other stuff. See, I'm waiting to build up the audience to do more shit. Like even on YouTube, I got 211 subscribers.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I don't have anything. I think I got like 400 subscribers on YouTube. So it's like.
Now, I do shorts.
For me, it's the people who are on Facebook who are not on Facebook, who can't watch it. Okay, here, it's on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, I do shorts. So every time I do a short, I get more followers. And sometimes I get 6 views. Sometimes I got 3,000 views. I never, you know, it fluctuates. It seems like YouTube is bullshit. Only time you get a big following when you put a celebrity, say I diss a celebrity, give him a lap. I'm like, yo, Drake, stop wearing barrettes, take a fucking lap. And then I'll get like 3,000 views and then likes and shit. And then I dissed a video game streamer. Somebody, I got flack for that. People came at me. So who's this old guy dissing people? Yeah,
right.
So it's like, yeah, because
I got a friend of mine in Houston, which Jay, you need to connect with him. Not that I'm like super friends with him anymore, but he's a YouTuber. He's got a pretty big following. It's Reckless Sean, I think is his name. And he does prank videos, and most of his prank videos are getting millions and millions and millions of views. And what he does is he just runs up to people and slaps the drink out of their hands and then runs away from them, or goes up to a guy who he knows who works out, and he goes up to him and slaps pies in his face, and stupid, like really stupid content. Yeah. But he's getting a super following. He's making $20,000, $30,000 a month from what he's doing.
not bad. But let me explain something to you. Me, I'm not the type. I got a comedian based style of how I come on YouTube with the videos. But me, I'm not that. I'm not really into the pranky stuff. I'll watch it, but I'm not a pranky type guy. Because pranky comes with somebody ain't gonna agree with you, and then it turns into something else. But me, I'm not. That's not my lane. I don't want to do. I want to do shit my way because I got other plans. But I got stuff I want to do that